Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome to day 22 of Cards Every Day in April. Today we are looking at pre-release cards, and we're going to look at every pre-release card officially released by Wizards of the Coast. Now I'm sure most of you know what I'm referring to when I say officially released as opposed to unofficially released. There's a video on that on my channel from years ago, you can go check that out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then don't go down that rabbit hole. Get out now while you still can. So Wizards of the Coast had pre-release cards for 4 different sets, and they were just given out at Pokémon leagues, either whether they ran a pre-release or just giving them out to attendees. So let's go through them. Let's start with Clefable. So we see here, Clefable, number 1 of 64 from Jungle, nice green pre-release stamp in the corner of the artwork. Now, this is one of my few pre-release copies that aren't mint. It does have wear on the corners, but this card is a very, very difficult card to get mint. This is one of the few Wizards of the Coast cards, out of all the cards they've produced, that has received 0 10s with PSA. And I honestly think it might be the only holofoil that hasn't, or it's down to one of the last 2 or 3 foil cards from Wizards of the Coast that has never received a 10. I think possibly some of those energy promos from leagues still maybe haven't hit the 10s yet, but it's just those and then this Clefable. And in addition to having 0 10s, it has, I believe, only 9 9s. And that's with over 400 copies being submitted to PSA. This is a difficult card to grade. It is a very, very difficult card to grade in good condition, or just to get in good condition, should I say. And even, especially compared to, the other pre-release promos and stuff, the price definitely reflects that. If you're wanting to put together this set of 5, this is going to be the money card for you. But it is very sweet. And the fact that it's the first officially released pre-release card, very cool story behind it and everything too. Moving on to Aerodactyl. You might be wondering why I have 2 copies of Aerodactyl. They are both pre-release cards from Fossil. They both have the first edition stamp, so what's going on? Well, there are actually 2 different versions of this card. One given out in the US and one given out in Europe. So we have the US version on top here. You can see it has the Starlight holofoil. If I tilt it there, you can see the stars in the background. And it has a kind of dark brown pre-release stamp on it. And then the European version, by comparison, has the Cosmos foiling, you can see the circles and everything there, and has a golden pre-release stamp. So if you compare the stamps there, and if you compare the holofoil, it's very easy to see exactly where the differences are. And if you wanted to put together a set, you're going to want to go for both of these. We then move on to Team Rocket, and we have Darkyarados as the pre-release card. Interestingly, this card is not number 1 in its set, so they moved away from doing that, and it doesn't feature the first edition stamp, which Aerodactyl did, but Clefable didn't. But I think this was a very popular choice. I think a lot of people really, really liked this card. Very sweet one. Not much else to say on it, but it's a very cool card. And then finally we have Misty's CEDA from Gym Heroes. This one featuring a silver pre-release stamp for the first time. Again, not number 1 in its set. I think just a card that they knew would be quite popular with a lot of people. And that was it for pre-release cards from Wizards of the Coast. The next set, Gym Challenge, they chose not to do one and then didn't do any for the rest of their run. The next pre-release card you'd get after this one would be Sandstorm, which was the second set after Nintendo took over. Alright, another day down, another very cool set of cards. Hopefully you did enjoy, and hopefully you will keep joining me for the rest of the month.
Thanks for watching. Check out some more videos right here.
And don't forget to subscribe for more awesome Pokemon content from DJ Gigabyte.
Gotta catch 'em all!